Hello, this is Dave Noveland, forecaster with the National Weather Service at the El Paso Santa Teresa site. And this is a weather briefing for potential for some severe weather on Saturday, May 30th, 2015. Potential impacts of this situation will be some light to moderate hail damage on Saturday afternoon and evening, mainly isolated and along a backdoor cold front as it comes in from the east and moves its way westward. Also, with these thunderstorms, the potential exists for some wind damage of wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or more, again in Saturday afternoon and evening. And we do anticipate an increase in moisture so that there may be some localized flooding, hopefully and mainly minor, in the Saturday afternoon, but into the nighttime hours. The synoptic situation would be that in the northwest flow aloft, we'll have a little minor impulse move southeastward, and following it in the Saturday afternoon time frame, a backdoor cold front, which we're familiar with here and now this spring more than we really should have, will be moving in from the east and advecting in some cooler air and a lot more moisture. And on the leading edge of this front, thunderstorms will develop in some fairly unstable air, so that a few could reach strong to severe limits as this front pushes westward. Also, as you're familiar with this type of scenario, the western slopes of the area mountains, particularly the Franklins, will see occasional gusty surface winds of 30 miles an hour or more. But again, you have the potential for some strong or severe storms, not extremely widespread or very intense, but the potential is still there, and situational awareness is necessary. By Sunday, the front shall have passed quite farther to the west into the state of Arizona, and as an upper ridge comes aloft and there will be some warming, the ridge will build in, and we'll still have enough residual moisture to produce these thunderstorms with a little bit of instability, but not as widespread as we have seen on Saturday. And it will not, of course, be quite as unstable also. By Monday, the upper ridge will progress farther eastward over the state of New Mexico and begin quite a suppression of activity, but still we'll have enough residual moisture as it looks at this time and just enough little instability that we can have some isolated thunderstorm activity, mainly, of course, as usually is the case around here, over the mountains. As this situation starts to move farther to the east, past Monday into Tuesday into midweek, then the ridge will start to make its influence, and the early summer heat will begin as temperatures rise into the upper 90s. As with any situation, we have some uncertainties. Will there be enough heating Saturday for severe storms? At this time, it really looks like there probably will be. Sufficient moisture on Saturday evening, where it is really concentrated, is a little uncertain at this time. But wherever that is, in conjunction with convergence, etc., you could have some localized flooding as the moisture levels will be up there. And an inch of rain in some places or more is not unlikely. But storm coverage on Sunday now will be a question, is how much of the upper ridge effect will suppress activity. But again, it looks at this time that it's not enough to take any mention of the storms out. There still could be a possibility of some storms on Sunday. For warnings and watches, there are none at this time, but maintain a situational awareness, as possible watches and warnings could be here and there a severe thunderstorm warning on Saturday p.m., isolated flood advisories into Saturday evening and the early night, and possibly a flash flood warning. Not that much likely, but maybe more an advisory, especially east of the Rio Grande Saturday evening. Again, to summarize, light to moderate hail damage, isolated activity as a severe storm could produce some hail up to 1 inch in diameter, isolated along the front. Wind damage is possible. Wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or more in some locations are not unlikely. And again, the localized flooding, we think at this time mainly minor, advisory type situations into Saturday night. So again, please monitor the latest statements and forecasts for your safety. The National Weather Service in Santa Teresa provides the following outlets for your information. We ask all emergency managers and media to use our National Weather Service chat. Everybody can use our Facebook page of the National Weather Service in El Paso, and our Twitter page, and our YouTube. And again, here is our webpage for general information. We thank you for your time, and again, maintain a situational awareness in case situations become strong to severe.